Imagine waking up in your primary bedroom, walking downstairs, out to your backyard, and into your gym for your daily workouts. And when you're done, you get into your steam bath to sweat it out. And after that, you take a shower and plunge in the pool to cool it off. All this while, your kids are playing table tennis. And in the afternoon, you invite your friends over for barbecue. Runda is synonymous with luxury living, and today's listing captures just that. It is a 5-bedroom with 2 staff quarters sitting on a half-acre plot of land, and it is available for rent at a rate of 850,000 Kenya shilling per month. Let's get the show started so that we can see what this home is all about. Karibuni. Friends and family, welcome to today's episode, and let's get the show started at the front of the property. We are delighted to be walking through this listing with you because of some reasons that you're going to see, yeah? And let's start the show on this side. You have a long driveway. It is a double gated property. So in between those gates, you have a long driveway that you could use as extra parking. Actually, we are using it as parking right now, yeah?
Yes.
And next to the second gate, you have a gatehouse, or rather a security house. And then you have the housing for the generator.
Yeah.
And it's so good to have a backup for such a listing. Yeah, but you'll be fueling it for yourself, yeah?
Yeah.
It's good to clarify that.
Yes, I would expect to have a backup power of some sort, even if it's solar, because I mean, I cannot be experiencing power blackouts at this level.
At such a level, yeah?
Yeah.
And turning to this side, you have a cabro paved parking area, and you can park 2 cars on this side. You can use this as extra parking if need be. And on that side, you have a 2-car garage. And above it, you have 2 staff quarters. And next to the car garage, there's also a storage area. I think this is very good use of space.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Because most of the people will just put a garage and then they wouldn't consider using the top of it
As for your staff
quarters. Yeah.
And those staff quarters are spacious. They actually come with a kitchenette.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, and a proper wardrobe, which is good to see.
Yeah.
And on this side, they have done a bit of landscaping. I like that they incorporated a tap over here because, as you can see, this car, the doors are open. It was being washed. This is an easier water point instead of probably getting your water from the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on this side, you can see the facade of the house. It is a 3-level house. And how many square meters would you estimate this house to be, Willis?
Around 800.
Yeah.
Yeah, 800, 850, maybe the most 900.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hardly that you're actually playing at the lower level, yeah?
Yeah.
And it's quite a very good use of space, as you're going to see inside. In fact, walk with me as towards these steps, and I like how they cladded these steps. The use of stone in this house is one of those things that I really like to see.
Yeah, definitely. When you see people using original stones, it's amazing to see that.
Okay.
Yeah, and it actually brings the build quality of the overall house to
exactly. You can tell that time was spent, resources were spent,
yeah,
and overall even craftsmanship was played a big role. Yeah.
Yeah.
And on this side, you have your front door opening to a very spacious foyer, and you have a nice chandelier over here, and then you have a table console here. I like the art piece that they have done with this house. Comes fully furnished, and I like the tilings on the floor. We went with the 1 meter tile, yeah?
Yeah.
1 by 1. Actually, I think it's bigger than 1 meter. I'm obliged to think that this is about 1.5, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So the slabs are quite big. They sort of reduce the number of groutings, grout lines that you see, which is a good thing.
It is a good thing.
Yeah. And on this side, you have your vanity area, and this vanity serves this powder section. And I have to commend the positioning of this powder section because it is right next to your door. So in case you're hosting or just someone wants to use your powder area quickly, they just get from the foyer here, they use it and they're out.
And the good thing about the foyer is it's blocked, so you cannot see the living room and the dining.
Exactly. So you get privacy, you give privacy to the other spaces. And coming to this side, you have this open area that, Willis, how would you make the best use of this space?
I assume for that space, it will be best used for an elevator, like a nice square elevator that is glass walled, can fit there.
For sure. It will be a good addition if you need an elevator, but in the meantime, you can probably use an art piece like the ones in the Nairobi.
Of course, you can definitely use a sculpture that stands there.
Exactly.
It will make sense.
It will look very good.
And also beneath it all the way there, you can also use that as storage for something, that is not an eyesore really.
It's a good space. I'm sure your pets would find this as a place.
Oh yes, definitely. If you have a dog, this is definitely.
They can have their basket over here. And I have to comment the cladding. You'll be seeing this cladding a lot on the stair walls. And then you have that window that comes from the ceiling to almost the ground level, ensuring you get in tons of natural lighting within this space. Over here, you have your living space, but you're going to come back to that. Let's start with this space on this side. And on this side, what you have is what would be an office, a library, but in this case, a lounging space or just a nook. They have even done the wall cabinetry for you. So the only thing missing here is your books and your files.
Yeah, definitely. But the thing that I love most about this room is the seat.
The couch they went with. It is comfy and it's very good use of space.
It looks nice.
For sure it does. It looks like it was made for this space. Or maybe the space was made in mind of the couch. And moving on to this side, you have this door that opens to the guest bedroom and the bathroom on that side. It's a very spacious bathroom. Hanging water closets, which is good to see, means you can clean your floors easily. Welcome to the bed space, and the first thing that we uploaded was these curves. There's a video I said in Africa we're all about curves, so so more curves to see. I like how they played around with that so that you don't have a sharp edge over here, and therefore gives you that element of space and softens the space. And your bed space is spacious. You have windows facing the beautiful backyard, very nicely landscaped, and enough windows to ensure you have tons of natural lighting. And they have put these grills, so for those of you who worry about security, then you're going to find these convenient. So space looks very nice. I even like how they did, they niched this lighting feature.
In most of the rooms, they have that niche where you can put an artwork.
Exactly.
Or even just the hall when you're walking through, you'll be able to spot one of them.
And putting a lighting fixture there will help to highlight
the artwork as well.
That's very lovely to see. And you have wooden floors on these spaces to warm them up because, it's the bedroom, And moving on to this side, we are back at the hallway, and you have your sunken living lounge. Very well done. The wood looks nice, very warm. And as Willis was saying, I can see several niches, and therefore with the art pieces, actually, you have wall sconces to warm up the space, gypsum ceiling with downlighters, and even have sound integrated on the ceiling. A carpet, of course, to warm it up. This is the beauty of touring a house that has furniture. As you can see, it looks warmer. And I'm sure Willis wants me to focus on this. The moment we walked in, we all commended what we saw here.
They did an awesome job with that, and they even tried to book match it, from the pattern you can see. They tried to book match the patterns. And it's an awesome thing to have the stone actually there.
Exactly, yeah.
Because less maintenance and general awesome look. It's amazing.
Yeah. Pay attention, notice that they used the stone even to skirt it at the top.
At the top, yeah. That's an excellent job. Someone who knows how to do that it's very difficult to find someone like that. But that's an amazing thing to do.
In the house we toured last week, you made a remark on marble sheets.
Yeah.
And I think the reason, if you look at this closely and then you look at how marble sheets, how they come out, then you can see why marble sheets aren't very appealing. This is because this is what they try to look like.
Yes.
But as you can see, they don't come close to this. It's 2 worlds apart. Then you have an electric fireplace over here just to warm up the space. On this side, you have a door that opens to a central outdoor area that you're going to see later on. But let's go through this area to the dining area, and again, wooden floors and a very nice chandelier to warm up this space. The moment you actually put on the lights for this chandelier, I was like, wow.
Yes.
It looks so beautiful.
Yeah.
It looks very good.
As for me, I'm excited to see when a place is well lit.
Yeah.
I mean, for normal people, the living room is well lit for them.
Yeah.
But for me, I feel like it could do with a little bit more, maybe a lighting fixture like this one that has better lighting. I get excited when I see this. And also it's a statement piece at this point. This is my favorite thing to look at in this dining area.
Exactly. As you said, it's a statement piece and it's a piece of work actually. You look at it and it's admirable. Even the way those bulbs are shielded by the glass looks spectacular. And on that side you have a cabinetry where you can use as a serving or storage area. And your table, you can even put a slightly bigger table over here. You have doors opening to your outdoors, your swimming pool over there. Looks very nice from here. I think eating breakfast or even, lounging over here or just sitting over here would feel very nice with that view.
Yes, it will. Yes. And also at that porch there, you can put an outdoor dining area so that when you feel like you want to get closer to the outside, that's up to you.
Exactly. So you go for a dip, then you come, chill, take a drink, go back for a dip.
Exactly.
Amazing. I should have carried my swimming kit for that swimming pool. Again, I like the art piece over here, the lighting fixture to highlight it. This is very good use of spaces.
Yes.
And on this side, you have this door that opens to the kitchen. And your kitchen is quite spacious and well done. So I think I should start with this side where you have a small dining area for a breakfast dining area. And I can see how I would probably have even played around with this area and done a breakfast
Nook. Definitely that would be the best idea to go with.
Exactly.
But even this is quite accommodative.
This is good on the go.
But that Nook will definitely
that Nook could fit in very well, especially a colorful Nook. You see the way you have that couch that's good to your eyes.
It's gray with a breakage of a little bit bright colors. That will definitely.
Because they almost have one tone in terms of colors here. So I would probably do a colorful Nook just to warm it up and will look very nice. And now we can turn to the kitchen space. So behind me is a door that opens to the spacious pantry. They have done a bit of shelving for you, looks spacious, and you even get a fridge over here. One of the fridge has been put there.
Actually that fridge is the one that should have been paneled in on this other side.
Exactly. So over here you have your hood and then you have your island. I like this island because you have this wood separation of this is where you sit with your friends and then this is where you cook from. I think you like functional islands.
Definitely. I feel they have done justice with this kitchen. Because the island is well accommodative for someone who can, sit here at the bar. It's also a functional island. And you have the sink all the way to that side, and they have dusk lighting all the way there.
For sure.
So that's a good thing they have done. And they have paneled in the fridges.
Exactly. So you have your appliances over here. And then I think this is one of the fridge. So here you go with the freezer and then the fridge, and They are supposed to have another one here, but it's at the moment it's inside that space. Yeah? I also like how they fabricated the sink work.
Yeah.
So you can see that the stone makes part of the drying platform or the drying rack.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah.
And you have a window front facing, so tons of natural lighting coming in. And moving on to this side, you have another window which faces your side yard. You have this door that opens to what is your laundry area with a spacious sink setup, and you have another setup over here where you have your washing machine, shelving. The shelving, by the way, is really well done.
Have yes. The cabinetry work is amazing in this house. Yeah. They really did a good job.
Yeah.
And also the quality of the materials they used.
Exactly.
Awesome.
It's very good. And moving on to this side, you have this side area, which is quite spacious, by the way, and it's an extension of your laundry space.
Yep.
So you have your hanging lines over here, bananas over here, and I can see there will be there's even one that you can harvest over here. This is good. It brings in an element of green within your spaces.
Yeah.
And then you have these bamboos. There's even one at the front to shield this area from the parking. And then you have this to shield this, because this is a laundry area, to shield it from your gazebo, where we are headed. So I like that they incorporated this planter. This is very, very good use of space. So over here, welcome to your backyard. The grass has been very well done, as you can see, looks good. You have these garden lights, and this is the place that Willis was talking about, using it as an outdoor dining area. Yeah. And then moving on to this side, you have your gazebo on this side, your pool on this side, more garden lights extending to that side. We start on this side or this side, Willis?
Let's start from this side.
We start on this side. So on this side, you have your gazebo. I like the outdoor sittings they have done over here. Perfect. You don't have to move them when it is raining. They are meant for that.
And you can also drag them by the side of the pool.
Yes.
And you won't have an issue with the sun hitting them.
Exactly. So you have this cabinetry over here. You can prepare your drinks, or once you're done barbecuing, you bring them here, and this is what you use as your serving point. And moving on to this side, you have this table tennis over here. And I like how it's easily movable, because you can actually close it up and remove it in case you don't want it to.
On the way,
or that you feel like it's taking your space. And moving on to this side, you have these glass doors that open to what is supposed to be your gym. And your gym comes with a full bathroom on this side, and you have a steam bath on that side. That's a very good thing to have in your house.
It's a very nice addition, especially right here where the gym is.
Exactly.
Immediately you come off the gym.
You just jump into the steam bath. So at the moment, this space is being used as a storage. That's why you have all these things. So they have changed a bit of furniture, but if you take up the house, they will remove this for you. So you can have the space to yourself. So coming to this side, you have the beautiful, lovely pool, and what a statement, especially for such a house. This pool is like 15 meters by 5 or 6 meters. Right?
I mean, it for a residential, it's even like additionally huge. But I really like having this kind of pools. Big pool for your residency makes sense.
This is such a big pool for a residential. And it's a good thing. So if you love to swim, you're going to love it. Looks so beautiful, looks so inviting, so cool, just very nice.
Most of the people like us who, you go to the mountains for hiking, you run every single day. This is a good way for recovery. You need to be swimming oftenly. For recovery of your muscles.
So you guys need to pay me 850K or more so that I can, be enjoying this every day. So turning to this side, you have a bigger greenery space. And how lovely is this? The glass feels like a carpet. Walking on it, I feel like I'm bouncing. I like what they have done with the grouts. The grouts man has done a very good job, and this space looks good. I can see how you can comfortably host a dozen people over here, and it extends to that side, connecting to your parking area. This is very good use of space.
Yes, I mean, if you're someone who doesn't want a lot of people to your wedding, you can definitely host a wedding here.
This is even bigger. It's more than enough.
Yeah, it's more than enough.
And I also like how they have the palm trees. They look beautiful. Don't see much concrete. This is the beauty of having a big plot.
Yeah. And just like the house in Kawaskari, the 47 million, you can also put a padding crane here, where you can also
that would have been very nice. I think that's how I would have used this space for staying here. I would have put a padding green, and I'm thinking maybe you who likes football, you probably put like a small goal post over
yes,
here.
Definitely. Just something to train when at home.
Something to train and just have fun. I also like how they paved these places, so that when people are if you walk into your backyard, you don't have to step on the grass, especially when it's wet.
Yes.
And from here, we can also admire how the house looks from the back. And with that, now let's go back inside so that we can see what we have on the first floor. As you come up the staircase, you get to appreciate the stonework, and this is very well done. I mean, look at the slabs that they have used on your staircase. And even this stone on the wall that I had talked about when we were down there, and looks very good.
Yes, it does. I mean, it really did a nice job of highlighting this place and not having the monotony of just white walls. Even though it is a brightly colored ceramic rustic.
Exactly. I can see how they were actually very brave to combine this with this, because both of them are light colors.
Yes,
but they still blended very well, and they look good. And on this side, you have your family room, very nicely done. I like the gypsum on the ceiling, wood on the floor. You have a carpet, and the chairs look warm and inviting. Let me sit. They're very comfy. And on that side, they also continued with the stone on this TV wall. Not similar stone to what you have downstairs, a different kind, but looks very good as well. Very well done. And then you have your fireplace, your TV, and you have a balcony on this side that looks to the backyard. This would probably be a very nice place to come and chill out and just observe what you have, especially when people are swimming. If you have kids and they're swimming, it would be nice to watch them from here and give them instructions.
Definitely.
And moving back inside, you have this door that opens to the second bedroom in the house. And on this side, you have the door opening to your bathroom space, which is very spacious. You have your vanity on that side, water closet, front facing, so they have frosted these windows, but you don't even have to because it's quite high. And then you have your tub over here. I like the tub positioning and the niche, the size of the niche they gave it. And especially because they also light up the niches. So you don't have really dark spots in this house.
I really think they could have brought that window down so that someone can have views from here.
That would have been amazing, especially because you have trees on that side.
It's just trees, you can't see anyone. And no one can see you from there.
That's why you should invite us when you're designing a house, so that we actually not designing, when you're conceptualizing your house. So way before you get to the design stage. And I also like the TNG and how they brought it even in the bathroom space. So imagine just taking a shower over here and you have another window there, and then you have that TNG. Looks amazing. It warms up the space. And then you go back to this side where you have darker wooden tones, and then the lighter TNG. And again, the wardrobes looks nice. Curves again. I like how they made very good use of this space by introducing this curve. And I think this is how, this is what really, so as you were saying earlier on, this is how we should be making uses of corner spaces.
Yeah, definitely. Because if you had that straight cabinetry, you will definitely miss using that corner.
You'd waste some space
you'd waste some space over there. But now that you have that curve, it will feel spacious, and it will also feel like...
And as you were saying earlier on, the cabinet is really well done.
Yes.
So you have your bed space on this side, a niche over there, and this one has a nut piece. Looks lovely. I like how it looks like. Simple but good. A window on this side, and then you have a balcony over here that looks to your backyard, almost similar to what you have in the family room. It's a beautiful sight to see. You have trees all over, so many trees, and you even have empty plots, so it's all greenery. And coming back inside, back at the landing, you have this side that have these sliding glass doors that open to the balcony, which is actually above the entry porch. So beneath it is the entry porch. From here you can enjoy the views of your neighbor's house. It looks amazing. It's a beautiful place. So it's a slopey area or landscape. That is why your neighbor's houses look like they are beneath you. Which is an advantage to this house, because it means you get more privacy up here. That's why we were saying that they could have even brought down the window if they wanted, but looks good as it is still, and nice neighborhood, very chilled neighborhood. Quiet.
It's very silent. There's greenery all over, trees, and you don't hear the sound of, being close to the road, cars passing by. It's very relaxed.
That's for
very
sure.
Serene.
That's for sure. So you walk back inside. On this side, you have bedroom number 3. Let's walk inside. Again, the curves that you're talking about, bed space on that side, nice lighting fixture, and you have your bathroom on this side. This one faces the backyard, that is the windows, and you have your vanity, your water closet, and your shower area. And
again, there's no reason to frost that window.
To be nice to just have those views. For people
especially when you're showering.
Exactly. If you like to soak into views, that would be nice. So welcome to bedroom number 4, or rather the junior primary bedroom. You walk in and you have the bathroom on this side. So let's walk into the bathroom. And I like the tiling, by the way, even in the bathroom looks nice. And again, this one is front facing, as Willis is saying. It would be nice to have the views of to have those views. But it's okay. You have your double vanity on this side. Space looks very nice. I like how, the choice of their vanities. This looks very good. The chrome on the framing, and then on this side you have your tub. Tub looks nice. And then you have your niche over there. I like how they're going with the big niches.
Because what's the reason of having a niche if it doesn't fit all your requirements?
Your requirements, So in this case, you have more than enough space. They're even using it as a decorative space. And then you have a very spacious enclosed glass shower. And coming to this side, you have your bed space. And bed space looks lovely. TNG again on the ceiling, so it's a lighter color compared to the wood on the floor, but space looks very lovely. I like the size of the bed, the side tables, and on that side you have your closet space with a window to make sure you can see yourself properly as you dress up in natural lighting. And then you have the balcony on this side. Balcony is similar to the balcony on the other bedroom that we just toured, but in this case your views is the swimming pool, the gazebo, and this side. And with that, we are done with this level. So let's walk back inside so that we can see the primary bedroom. Welcome to the third level of this house, and you have this door opening to your primary bedroom. You walk into your closet space, and I'm assuming in this case, this would be hers, and on that other side will be his.
Yep.
It's a very spacious closet space, and not many wardrobes for that matter, but there's a lot of room, and I feel that there's a way you could play around with this space more and have
a little bit more cabinetry as well.
Yes, exactly. I feel like that is needed.
I feel like there's a huge open field here that could be of use.
Exactly. It's a space, but again, if you like it open like this, it's good. You have a window there to bring in some natural lighting, and then over here you have your TNG ceiling. You feel like you can almost touch it. I'm very sure that there are people who can touch it.
Yeah, definitely. Someone who's 6 feet can definitely touch that.
And moving on to this side, you have this door opening to your spacious bathroom. You have your enclosed shower area with a nice rain head over there. Again, the element of TNG within the bathroom for me it warms up the spaces. It's a good, I like it.
There's one thing they have done with that shower and tub in terms of placement. We always say when you're showering standing.
Exactly.
So you can definitely see the views from the shower. But when you're in the tub, you're seated down. So you need to be closer to the window.
Exactly.
And that is what they did. But the thing that they undid that with is having the window frosted.
They frosted. Probably because they maybe when they were developing the house, some people are very, very concerned about privacy. So you can see why they did that. But as Willis said, this is very good, or rather proper placement.
Yes.
You have your shower over there because you'll be standing. Then you have your tub over here. And the tub is very spacious. We say this is good for everyone. This is good size for everyone.
For you and your curvy girlfriend.
Exactly. Very important. And it faces the pool, the backyard. That's why for us, we feel the frosting was not necessary. And because remember, you're 3 levels above.
Yes.
So you have enough privacy up here. And it would be nice just to have those views. Even at night, you'll probably be seeing shooting stars. And then you have your vanity over here. Willis is always saying that for vanities, let's use one.
One full mirror. You see how that works better than having separate mirrors.
You don't have to break it. And if you want an element of breaking it, maybe you can go for the one that have a lighting fixture here.
At the
instead of having them separate. Looks amazing. And I don't know if you noticed these towel racks that you can move. This is very nice. So this good materials. Again, the chrome that I was saying that has been used as a framing looks nice. And a niche over here. Seems like wherever we're going, the diffusers are following us. So it's good to see this.
And it also matches your outfit. Green.
So it's green. Mr. Green. So with that, we're done with the bathroom. Let's move on back to the landing area for the closet space. And then you have your bed space on this side. I always like it when the bedroom space, the different spaces are separated. You have your closet separate to the bathroom and now the bed space. So
and the fact that the bedroom is tucked all the way here, it's nice because the closet space can be used as an insulator to whatever noise might be made in here.
Or even the element of just privacy.
And a little bit
when
privacy,
people walk in, the same reason we say you walk into a foyer and you can't see the living or even the dining, you have that wall blocking you. So in this case, you walk into the room and it's good feng shui. You don't really get to see the bed space. So that's really good and very good placement. So you have your bed space over here. Like how they have also defined this space in that you have a bed space over here, then lounging area on that side. So in this case, you have a window facing your neighbors or the front side, and then on this side, it flows to the lounging area. And the lounging is also spacious enough. Willis earlier on was commenting that they could have even put bigger seats over here, which you can do.
They could have put an L-shaped couch there and then use a circular table, a small one too. And then now have the TV on that
this
wall.
side.
Yeah, that would have definitely completed the whole warmly look of this place.
This is very good use of space.
Yeah.
It's a whole floor just serving you the primary owner. And that's beautiful. And then you have your balcony on this side, so in case you want to come over here for some air, just lounge over here. You have a socket over there so you can charge your phone easily. And the way these balconies have been done, they have been done in such a way that you can use them all weather, even when it's raining. There's a high chance you won't be getting water in your balcony, and that's a good thing. And they're also spacious. Have you noticed how these balconies are?
Yes,
wide?
they're spacious, very accommodative for a sitting setup. Yeah, you can definitely have a sitting setup here where you can have your morning coffee. And just chill here. Looking at the pool if you don't want to be at the pool at that point.
So a beautiful house, available for rent at 850. Sometimes we post houses for rent and people ask, what about sale? No, it's not for sale. It's purely for rent.
Yes.
And if you'd be interested in this space, just give Ray a call. He'll tell you how you can come here to Runda Evergreen and make this your home. For sure, it is evergreen. It's not just in the name. It is in the environment as it's green, as you can see. So karibuni sana, and see you when you make that call. And if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Bye and see you on the next one.
Bye.